Greetings, Moonbats and other YouTubers. Today's Friday, April 19th, 2019. Getting better at this. I've spent a couple of days down in San Bernardino, California, getting repairs done to the van. Backwoods Rambler and Firecracker, also known as Steve and Sheila, went to their place down in San Bernardino. They're kind of camped there for a little bit. Not camped, they're actually staying with Sheila's mother. I guess she's getting a little older and needs some help and stuff, so they're there taking care of family, which is good job, Steve. And anyway, I talked to Steve about doing some work on the van, kind of explained what's been going on. I've been talking back and forth with him a little bit about, hey, it's doing this, and hey, it's doing that, and he's been very helpful in helping to resolve some of the issues that I've been experiencing with the van. So, set up a date and a time, went and bought some parts, and visited Steve and Sheila's place, and got the van fixed. Put in new back brakes with new cylinders. I had a brake that was kind of locking up a little bit. I mean, it'd be fine, but I'd have to stop and take the wheel off and adjust it back because it would just keep expanding out, and eventually it would just lock up. So, and it looked like it was a brake cylinder problem, and if you replace one, the wisdom is to change both. So we did that, both cylinders, brake shoes, got all the brakes taken care of. Also been experiencing some overheating problems. It started out manifesting only when I was towing, but it also started to overheat just when I was driving around town with nothing on the hitch. So, and it would start having trouble shifting, so it wouldn't go into third, and going into reverse was kind of harsh and that kind of stuff. So put in, drained all the transmission fluid, put in a new filter, and put in a transmission cooler. Also put in, I had a 2-core radiator that came stock with the vehicle, and I put in a brand new aluminum 3-core radiator, $103 at AutoZone for that part, which I thought was pretty good. I expected it to be a lot more. So we got that done, and what else? Oh, and a tune-up. So all new distributor parts, plug wires, plugs, so it's running a lot better. I don't smell, I was smelling a lot of unburned gasoline kind of fumes and stuff whenever I'd let off the gas, and it would backfire a little bit sometimes when I got up a good head of steam and then just let off the gas. A lot of that fuel would build up in the exhaust and you'd hear it pop, pop, pop. And it stopped doing all of that stuff. It's running better, it starts easier, the brakes aren't locking up. I ran up here to Joshua Tree from San Bernardino, and there's a steep incline that goes up to, what's the name of that summit? There's a summit up here just above Indio as you're heading towards Joshua Tree. Oh well, look it up. Anyway, it's a pretty good incline. They got a big sign, turn off your air conditioning, avoid overheating. Never even broke a sweat. Needle came up to right below 180 degrees and stayed right there. And so it's running a lot cooler. So I haven't towed with it yet, but I feel pretty confident that it's going to tow well. And I think that transmission cooler and the radiator and the brakes and the tune-up have made a huge difference. So thank you so much, Steve, for doing that. And I talked to Steve. I said, well, dude, can I put a plug in for you? He said, yeah, all right. So he's got an email address here. It's Backwoodsman, Backwoods plural, Backwoodsman67@gmail.com. Backwoodsman67@gmail.com. And that's to get a hold of Steve if you have some work and you're in the San Bernardino area. He's kind of anchored there right now. He's got to take care of his mother-in-law. So you have to kind of come to him, but it's worth every bit of it. Got a lot of work done for what I consider to be a fair price, better than fair price. Stevie did an outstanding job, and I feel much more comfortable now heading out on the road to go over the Rockies here to visit my daughters here in May. So I've got a couple of short clips just showing you a little bit about the van, a couple of sunsets in there just for grins, and I don't know, if I think of something else I'll throw it in there too. So Enjoy the video. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Good morning, Moonbats and other YouTubers. Getting up to go get the van fixed with Steve and Sheila's place today. Yep. This is Steve. Say hi, Steve. Steve's also known as Backwoods Rambler. He's the guy that's been working on my van for me right now.